So how is vulnerability an incredible strength rather than a weakness? Let's talk about that. Vulnerability can be seen as a lot of things. Some people who've done a lot of personal development might understand its value, but some people who have had to be protective, have had to be strong, have had to be tough most of their life, might see vulnerability the same way as they might see a dog or an animal baring its neck saying, "Go ahead, you can kill me." So let's talk into that. Vulnerability is when we open ourselves up to connection. And as a human race, we are wired to connect. We're wired to be a team. And I recently spoke on a podcast that its primary audience was millennials. And I was asked a really beautiful question about a growing trend in millennials to not necessarily want to have marriage and family. And how to speak into that? Well, as a married woman of almost 19 years, mother of 5, that might seem like a little bit of a challenge. But what I really ended up speaking to them and sharing with them is it's not about the exact version of family or not family, but who is your team? Who is your team? Because we want to go through this life with a team. The pandemic showed us the harm of the isolation. And when we're not vulnerable, what we're doing is we're putting up these walls that isolate us. Vulnerability says, I can connect. I can be a part of the team that I was always made to be a part of, because we're all one, we're all connected. And so maybe if you need a little mindset shift on vulnerability, think of it as opening yourself up to finding your team. And it might not always go great. You might find team members you don't like so much, but in the long game, it's about building connections, and that's the value in vulnerability. So try that on for size. Let me know how it goes.